Hey, so I'm gonna be taking a break. Don't worry, it's not like the last one. We don't bring that up. Okay, good. It's just a bit of burnout. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to enjoy this video I had for Wednesday.
You're right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. Is around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Such tendencies as are... Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. God, it feels like my throat is clogged. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you, and I'm super happy that you were all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I hate that fucking smile, I swear. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squids? Squid. Never had it. Want to try it. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Oh, you of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just keep focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course not. Why wouldn't it be? Why would it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Of course I am. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already Shit, I'm dropping everything. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's known anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? God. I swear, reading like a few lines of dialogue has already woken me up. Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a little downcast today. You think so? I can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Oh, that's sad. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never usually like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. God, why is there no air conditioning in this room? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? In what way do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you a lot more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori, he's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than how it's always been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I don't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. Completely. Forget about it. Was it just like Men in Black? She's gonna pull out the fucking pen and be like, forget about it. I'll try and talk with her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she says to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. He doesn't love you. What? Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can barely hear her from here. What? I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. It wasn't possible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her and that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls up to the club room. I just sat there? Why don't we share poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's get this out the way. This is your best one so far. It's really nice. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Yeah? Of course, everything's fine. Maybe we're just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles in your face. Alright. Hey, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems in the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. Why do you play the piano music? I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, whatever the fuck Natsuki said. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? Hello? No. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this wouldn't be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. The fuck are you talking about? I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would show you're up. I can't read. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else. Just heard something. Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Well, shit. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. That's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad you're trying a little bit. Of course I'm at least trying. Goddamn. Give me credit. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't it more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. She shatters her ribcage. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke that seriously hurt? I have to be rushed to the emergency room immediately. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Aunt Shuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is just so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Ooh, alright, it's got rhyme. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reason you're so wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that yep, same thing. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself. It's just like so basic. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. You decided to write about the beach first, and then come up with the message later. Oh, fuck. I swear I just get random ass pains. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we had to kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care. Just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Wee. Well done. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing or writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all feel a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It was a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself? Well, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just options, Opinions. My opinions are just opinions. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with all your writing, and you have the most advice to share. And I'm gonna not fuck this poem up because I know it's gonna be in cursive and it's gonna be long, and I'm just gonna look at a translation. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinions is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come with those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Oh, fuck. Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. I can't read this, so I'm just looking at a translation. A marvelous millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meet the surface. Is that right? That is right. Under the clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Oh, that's a long-ass poem, okay. One can only build a sandcastle where sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It'll gently lick at your foundations until you give in. Oh, will it? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. That's okay. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road to the shore, drift towards, and I return to earth forevermore. Ooh, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better to compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. No encouragement, no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, It's good for me to call my thoughts once in a while. I'm totally not lying. I think I can agree. Thank you for sharing. Monica. Hi. Have you thought about when you want to submit and perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you have been spending a lot of time with her lately, haven't you? I guess you can say that. Although we kinda grew up as best friends, and I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I added the wrong voice to that, oh my god. I see. That reminds me. About Sayori being a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, you have been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I have been treating her like I always do. Like a bag of shit. Alright. Just making sure. I do that, okay. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Why do I feel like that's a foreshadow? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Oh, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this anyway. I share my poem with you now, alright? Okay. Okay, lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. Here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between a thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and I found no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can even speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and I seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. What? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers is sort of the thing that gives meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of off my mind. It was kind of on my mind. Fuck. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Shit, it seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. What do you mean two-dimensional? Shit. Okay. I think you know that better than anyone. What? Wait, what? You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Wait, what? What? Hey? What? What do you mean two-dimensional? Do you mean my character and me? That would actually make a hell lot of sense, holy shit. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. Fuck. I keep, rewriting scripts, I swear. But if you ever find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing it becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. That's what I look into a game. I look into the effort and also the final product. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Tilda. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from the usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she was just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. God damn. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well. Went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. And just like that, I'm awake. Seriously, of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh god. Oh, forgive. No, first of all, stop misunderstanding my French. Sayori. God. Okay, great. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Whoa. Now, Carrie's expression coming from Yuri of all people. Why did I say that aloud? Voice, the more loud I am. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? It's gotta be really close up, holy. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so why you avoided the question. Let's decide on what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them. And different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry claims. Sayori will be helping me design them. Work, please. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something with Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, how's Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But I can be a leader on my own when I won't grow it, then it won't fire. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. This mic's like cutting out mid-sentence. Oh, bruh, stop. That one little turn. Bitch, that better work. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful hope, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me any choice. You should just be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you want to handle the baking on your own. He might not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited with assisting the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Call me taste, bitch. How hard is it to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like your Mo's. Sounds more like you were just making excuses for him to. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. God. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kabuto. I hate that name still. But it's most fitting in this atmosphere. To decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in you literally just it. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. God damn. I was just saying though, jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm gonna go with... Shit. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori mentally. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you hate us that much? No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Sure. Baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? But anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everyone, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, everything except for the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you? Me? Guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Fuck. I feel bad. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not a big deal or anything. It might not just be that. I think Yuri just feels a little unappreciated in general. Having come up with something for her to do, and not nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. God, doing that voice really is a way to keep me awake, isn't it? I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. But you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, saying such encouraging things. I began to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could still tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at times like this. God damn. Reading sucks. Jeez. Because Sayori always helps someone with a smile and feels good about it. Helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Fuck. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do the best. All of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. Barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri at the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over Sunday, the fuck? What church? I'll bring out the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Literally. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. God. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... sure, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming over at my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori will find out about this? It's not like I feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Why am I sounding like that? I have nothing to worry about. Oh, fuck, I gotta stop with the voices. But if I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. My phone is charging. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit, but I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, and it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Okay. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it's turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality over the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. I left the club early. God Not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Stop. When she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Fuck. I head up to her bedroom where I finally found her. Okay, she's not dead. I don't know where I got that idea from. Sayori? Hi. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. Fuck. It's not that messy. I can at least see the floor. It's not clothes scattered everywhere. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she had for years now. You came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? What the fuck? Yeah, but... Wait, how'd you know that? Saria has already left by the time... Alright, wanna check the game disc that is apparently in there. Monica told me it's so natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Why does she keep telling her everything? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. What is this? This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. That's why the world decided to have you come over today. Fuck. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, huh? But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. So the wavelength thing is still there. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I want to make everyone happy. Oh, shit. I'm kinda sad I could not give her a better voice. Oh, Lee. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me or the entire time I've known her? People with depression are really good at hiding it. That's what I've learned. Did she want so badly for me not to think about her? Why? Why is it you never told me about this? It's almost feel like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's so much I could do, why would I? Fuck. This is like me reading sucks. Damn. Back to shitty voice acting with a shitty mic. I would have tried a little harder to make every day better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Stop playing with the knife. Stop playing with the knife. Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Yeah, sure. Wait, that's bittersweet, huh? I think that's just more depressing than anything. Okay. It's at least not suicidal yet. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing at all. I forgot where I heard that from. Cause today I don't feel like doing anything. Nothing at all. There we go. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could just be like, everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Stop playing with the knife. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Hey, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone, that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Who wrote the script? Like Dan Salvato, Team Salvato? They did a damn good job. Jeez, that's props to them. Please don't do this. That was me. No, that's her. Fuck. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Stop playing with the knife, me. Stop playing with the knife. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. Man, I'm great. Jesus. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow? Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'll be fine. Then, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of course. Of all days, this had to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. There's an Amazon package. Looks like it has rope in it. The fuck? On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. This shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I'm good. I spent only a few minutes going back home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Tell me, how do you pronounce that? Natsuki or Natsuki? I'm pronouncing the U. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting to her incomprehension. Comparison. God damn it. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought all of the stuff. That's me. So you brought all the stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Oh, fuck. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Wait, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Aren't we already in the kitchen? Oh, where's your hospitality? Come on, since when did I have to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. It's ridiculously heavy. Carry that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yep, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with this. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes it's like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small, but also better than other people. You. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? I can't read it. Trying to, wipe off my fucking spectacles. Oh my god, I'm so blind. Don't think you can make fun... Fuck. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting this started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri does, doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. That's okay. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if this is what you were thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who aren't the body type like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. I have 3 perfect friends. I could make a joke like, my name's Issei Hyoda with the fucking wrong voice, but no. Holy shit. Gross. Hey, is that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get this started already. You get all sour when the girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. That was me. Fuck. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Oh, fuck. Keep the knife on the counter. Okay. Don't touch the knife. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of bags. out of her bags so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags that are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. I hate that I gave her such an annoying voice. That way, even the flavors, if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? She didn't respond to the cute thing? Okay. You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm having fun, Mom. It's just me talking to my mom. So fucking small. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring in each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times worth in the end just looking at everyone's eyes lighting up. Fuck. Okay. Just clearing out ideas. Like the ones you made for my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica being Monica's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud of that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Yeah, it takes a bit longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses in her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the fuck out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops into her mouth. I reluctantly do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing. Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger towards the bowl. What are we doing? What is happening? Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force that Natsuki is pulling causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. What are we doing? Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh shit. Is this the wall or the floor? What is this? Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, and lick off the icing. What in your right mind decided that was a good idea? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Shit. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn this so quickly? Hey. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her swallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I don't know where the fire alarm starts going off. Holy. Natsuki rushes over towards the oven. Is it something burning? I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Yeah, this would be me in cooking. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. That was me. Fuck. Cheese. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension from the moment before still lingers in our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watched Natsuki slide the cupcakes trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly picked up the whisk and nothing ever happened. That smells good. The cupcakes are ready and pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. No, fuck, that was me. Fuck, I keep forgetting. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. Now I have these nozzles which make them look all nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using that. You be using it this time though. What is this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has such a thinner tip on the others. This one's really thin, so you can make it use stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. But, I see. It gives me an idea, actually. It was a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. It's kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that actually is a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this, but you expect me not to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. God, I'm kidding. Why is there no air conditioning in this room? Holy shit. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before. Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, then we get to work. When we're finished, Natsuki puts all of them side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I need to save my appetite. Sorry, this is the exact opposite in that regard. God, fuck. Oh my god, I keep fidgeting with stuff, man. If she were here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she still would eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooked, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have more time for manga, but since I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have. You should have thought about that. There we go. It's not like you'll always have this chance. As usual, Natsuki puts the blame on me. You can just bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. I can think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Fuck. Me. Ah! Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Oh fuck, I did the voice again. What you said about before, not always having this chance. Doesn't have to be that way at all. I just stand up again, fuck. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga, or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, sure, why not? I want to spend more time with you. Is this just the same house? But flipped. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the side of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as if I feel her soft breast against me. Why am I doing the voice? Holy, I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Fuck, Holy shit. Keep doing voices. Ah! Hi. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay. I stopped by to say hi. Well, you shouldn't have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. And wait later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought she didn't want to come over today. What's with the piano? Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Natsuki. Oh god, I'm tearing up. How close you got to her, it makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Holy, that's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Then you wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica... Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. Yes! It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? The fuck? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much I want to die. Holy, that's a... Okay? That's how I feel. And that's enough. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Imagine Natsuki's just like, the fuck are y'all talking about? Do you remember how I said I will always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. God. I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. I love you. Eh? Those are my true feelings. Oh my god. Those are, what, 4 hours in and we finally heard the 3 words that actually matter in this game? Those are my true feelings. I said that. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. I finally get to see the back of my head! Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Is it really okay? Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? Oh, that's Sayori. Fuck. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They aren't going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. Stop fidgeting. It's actually serious. I gotta stop fidgeting with stuff. That's... fuck. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, yes, the festival tomorrow makes that our first date home. What do you think? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Do you think there's anyone in, like, blind playthrough who didn't pick I love you? God, that dude must be such an asshole. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly, even if I get really... just hearing shit in the background. Really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? What? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. I must save. Yes. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to this bitch. I know that I love her. She loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. This is just like a fucking second grader, like, he loves me and I love her. Like, explaining their quote-unquote girlfriend to their parents. God. Even though I can comfort her, I kept wondering if I should be doing something more, or doing something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Fuck. Strong word there, bud. Holy shit. I should be good. Fuck, did I skip? I think I skipped. I don't know. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Where is the music? But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. I feel like something changed. Nope, fuck, hold up. I feel like... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to make of this. Looks bad. Boot up the game. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. More excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hi, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing the little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that by suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful. Knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said that because that's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. What? You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. This lack of music is making me feel uncomfortable. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. You want to check out these pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the call more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is nearly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poem from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Flip to Sayori's poem. It's a different one from the one she's practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Oh, fuck off. I hate this so much. Percent. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my... I'm not gonna finish that all. I'm not nearly halfway through. Get out of my head. Oh, fuck off. Get out of my head before I do know what was best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. Here's more. But a poem is never actually finished. It just starts moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pin in my stomach. Hey, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else that Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Yeah, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out to me. I quicken my pace. I'm sorry, it's just so funny. Visual novels and their, way of trying to make the main character hurry. I quicken my pace. I am sprinting down a hallway. Fucking shit, man. God, how fast did you get here? What was I thinking? Should have tried a little harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her to wake up. It's even the simple gesture of walking into her school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday everything would be the same as it always been. God damn! Pretty fast! That's all she needs. That's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. It's the same house! I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That is really something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Fuck, I'm gonna scream if something bad happens. Holy shit. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, lie. What? What? Huh? What? Shit. I hate you, game. Oh, I hate this music. Oh, fuck off. Is the main theme slowed? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Damn. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'll be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it's always been, then I would have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. Only had one chance and it wasn't careful enough. Now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 If it says end. Holy shit. What?! I hate that I just say this shit. Oh my god. Okay, that's concerning. Fuck. Exception. Oh fuck. Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second, probably fix this. I think. Actually, you know what? This would be probably a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Here goes nothing. Holy fuck. Well, I'm done. Oh, fuck. This game scared me. I'm done. I'm done. Holy shit. What? Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've walked to school alone.